Okay, guys, I have no clue anymore. Freaking police all came and stuff, talk to us about everything, what happened, and they tried telling me or talking to me on saying what happened and stuff. I just told them I don't know what happened. I was off with other people. I was off with a little army and a bunch of little kids and stuff. I don't know. They kind of look up to me, or they probably just followed me around because I was in videos and stuff on YouTube, and they probably want to be on YouTube or something. I have no clue why they were following me. But the only people I was actually hanging out with was the people I was on Ripsticks with. And except for that one kid named Caden, he just wanted to be in the video, so I just decided to let him in the video. But I was really hanging out with my cousin Cameron, the kid that was the cameraman. At first, he was in the white. And, I was hanging out with this other kid named Oren. He was in the vlog. And, I don't know, I was hanging out with them and stuff. Everything was all fun. Everything was fun. We were having fun. I was, at his house and stuff. I told my parents I was going to his house. And I like being outside and stuff, but ever since this stuff happened, I cannot go outside no more. The only time I can go outside is to like hang out with a friend or go over to a friend's house, I should say. I have no friends here and stuff, so it's stupid. I have no friends that are around here except for my cousin and his friend. And he's like, what, like 10 years old, I guess. And he's like a friend. Or, I mean, I'm nice to him, he's nice to me and stuff, so I know I try my best to find people to hang out with. Nice people, actually, to hang out with, but I don't know. And stuff like this. But I used to hang out with a bunch of kids that used to be outside all the time, all the bad kids. But now my parents decided not to let me hang out with them. Like, I think my first year that I moved in with my parents, I was able to hang out with everybody. But after the second summer, couldn't hang out with certain people. This summer, I can't hang out with hardly anybody no more. So what I do is when I'm ever outside, I'm like in one spot. Those people always come to me. I always like move away from them because I don't want to get in trouble. And they always ask me, "Why are you always so mad and stuff?" And I said, "I'm not. I'm just walking away because I don't like being around you guys. I don't want to get in trouble and stuff." So I always move to a different spot. They would always follow me and stuff. I used to hang out with them, but I don't do it no more and stuff. So man, this is so hard for me. Like, my worst fear is being indoors. Is being trapped inside. That's my worst fear. I don't like being inside. Like, I think 4 years ago, I used to live with my grandma, and for 11 years, she used to have me indoors, always indoors. I would never go outside. I would never hang out with anybody. I would always be inside. The only time I would ever go outside is to go to the store with her, or either go to the doctor's with her, or either walk to school with my grandma. And she would always drop me off, and for recess, that's the only time I would always come outside and stuff. But I can't no more. The past couple of years been great, being outside and stuff, getting to learn how to do stuff, how to play basketball, how to play football and stuff, and I loved it and stuff. But now I can't even do anything because I can't even go outside, because if I go outside, my parents are gonna think I'm hanging out with them, and I'm gonna get in trouble and stuff. I don't want that to happen, and the only time I'm able to go outside is take out my dogs or either walk to a friend's house because I'm gonna go over to their house. and stuff, but I just can't no more. This is so stupid. Like, I used to hang out, like, all my life. I used to be around freaking drug addicts, freaking gang members and stuff, but I can't do this no more. Like, my worst fear is being locked indoors and not being able to go outside. Because that used to be my whole life for 11 years, but freaking, I can't do it anymore. I don't like being trapped. I feel like I'm in a prison right now, being inside all the time. I mean, when I used to live with my grandma for 11 years, I used to love being indoors because I would always like play with toys or anything, watch TV with my grandpa, sit around with my grandpa. But I can't now because my grandpa's at a freaking nursing home. My grandma's she's worried and stuff. And my dad, my real dad, he's a freaking drug addict and stuff. I don't even know if he's a gang member or stuff. I don't know. He's probably not. He's just probably a drug addict and stuff. The only time I see him is like out in the streets doing stuff, and I can never talk to him because my parents don't like me being around my actual, or as I say parents, I mean my stepdad. They don't let me around my real dad no more because he's basically a crackhead and stuff. So I can't be around nobody. It sucks. Like, all my life I used to be with a bunch of people that were not safe to be around and stuff. And so, I just don't like it. I don't like being indoors no more. Ever since the last 4 years of being outside and stuff, we're great. Learning how to do stuff, learn how to play basketball, how to play football, how to play soccer, how to play baseball and stuff. Always outdoors. And I would always like play in the sprinklers and stuff when I like a couple years ago, and now I can't even do any of that no more. I'm always gonna be indoors and probably be in my room. The only friends I'm probably gonna have are you guys, but I can't really talk to you guys except for some that I have on Messenger and stuff. But everything else I can't because I'm not actually friends with you or something. I don't know, but you guys give me a lot of support on doing stuff. But worst fear is being indoors, and also the thing that happened with my sister. She got attacked or something by another kid. Freaking, I think he's 12 right now, going on 13 years old and stuff. He like punched my sister, flipped her over her back, and like threw her on a bunch of rocks and stuff. And I don't know why he did that. I don't know. People are saying they started it, she started it, he started it and stuff. And my parents are saying he started it. I don't even know right now. I don't know. I never know because I'm always gone. Freaking whenever stuff happens like this, I'm always off doing stuff. And like last year, this girl did something to my sister. A bunch of girls were like holding her down, and she punched her. Or my sister got punched in the stomach. She went crying upstairs. I was off with a bunch of friends, like hanging out and stuff. And then my sister goes crying upstairs. I get in trouble because I'm never around to like look after my sister and stuff. And always, I'm always like hanging out, and I never see what happens to my sister. I'm never around her, and I should be around her because she's my sister. But I don't know. Tomorrow's her birthday and stuff, and it's just so hard for me. I can never do anything anymore, and it's just hard. I can't do stuff. Also, we're planning on moving out of here, and I want to move, but also I don't want to move because my cousin comes around, and I can barely even see him no more. And today was the first time seeing him in like 2 years, and now I can't be able to go outside no more, and he's going to spend the night. tomorrow, but that's probably gonna be the last time I'm ever gonna see him and stuff. I don't want to do this. I just feel so stupid because my sister, when she got hurt today, I was off at their house asking if I can spend the night, or before I asked to spend the night. I was getting ready to vlog, and right when I vlogged, I walked downstairs. People were saying that the cops were called and stuff like that. My sister got hurt, and I don't know, I got stressed out. I got stressed out and stuff. So, and a lot of people were saying my mom's crazy and this and that, and saying it was hell funny and stuff, and freaking making jokes about it and stuff. And freaking, I mean, don't touch girls. Don't hurt girls. Don't do anything. Don't touch girls. Period. Like, seriously, what's the point? If you're gonna touch her, just as a relationship status, then yeah, it's okay. But to harm someone, don't do it, man. It's just stupid. Like, don't touch girls. Period. If you don't want them touching you, don't touch them. It's just so stupid. Whenever freaking this happens, I'm like never there because I'm off like doing something else. It's just so stupid. It's so stressful. I just can't do any of this and stuff. I just can't. God. My worst fear is being trapped indoors because I feel like I'm in prison, but without any other inmates in there. I can't stop. And the kid was the one that was doing the ripstick stuff with me. His name's Roger. He was the one that was cheating and said he was going to get his makeup done and stuff, like a freaking fag and stuff. Like, it's just so stupid. I should be looking out for my sister, make sure she's okay, like, every once in a while, but I'm always, like, doing stuff, and it's so hard. I'm always, like, finding stuff to keep me entertained, find something so I'm not bored outside. Usually when I always go outside, there's no one to hang out with. I'm always, like, sitting in the field and, like, staring at nothing, staring at the clouds, or probably, like, trying to fall asleep in the field or something, but I don't know. For the past couple weeks, I've been hanging out with this one girl, and now she's been hanging out with the other kids, and now I just don't be around her no more. And a lot of them used to think I was dating her and stuff, when I wasn't. I mean, I did have a crush on her, but now I don't. And stuff, so I just don't hang out with her. And it's hard for me. And it's hard finding friends that are actual friends, not freaking people that are going to use you and stuff to, or convince you into doing drugs or something. It's just hard finding friends instead of Washington. I mean, if I lived in Seattle, it would be okay, but I mean, I can't because there's a lot of crackheads everywhere and stuff, and it's hard making friends because you never know which one's a good person, which one's not a good person. I mean, the only friends I have is either people that go to churches or, like, mostly all my friends are girls. There's, like, 2 friends that are guys and stuff. Like, I think there's one and her cousin that I have a crush on, and her friend, kind of like family to them, I guess. And I think like 3 friends and plus the other 2 guys. So that's, I have 5 friends. And this one kid I used to be friends with, he used to smoke pot and stuff, and I used to smoke with him. But then I quit, like, I think last week, Friday, I quit for good, because I got in trouble with it. I mean, my parents knew I did, but actually, no, they didn't. I don't really even know what I'm saying right now, but they did. But last like I quit for good. Because I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to do this and that and stuff. So that's why I quit. And I don't want to do this no more. Sometimes I just feel like not being on this planet no more, but I don't know. I don't want to be on Earth no more. Sometimes I just wish I can have my own island and just live there by myself. But also, I don't like being by myself. That's the problem. I like being around people to hang out with, have fun with. But I just can't ever do this because I'm always like, fuck, man. It's so hard for me. I can't even find no one to hang out with. Every person that moves in here with a new kid, I always make friends with them, and then they freaking turn into one of those freaking other kids because they hang out with them. Now I can never hang out with them because they're doing stuff bad. Their parents are doing something bad and stuff. So I just can't ever hang out with nobody no more. I feel like I can't hang out with nobody. I'm probably gonna be inside for the next year or something until I move out of here. And also, my parents are thinking about moving out of Chehalis and stuff. Moving out of Centralia and Chehalis, going out to Alaska, and I don't want to. Because I want to graduate at Chehalis schools. And also, when I graduate, I can stay in Chehalis while my parents move. And I don't want to move because I like the people that I'm with right now in Chehalis. And I don't want to, like, lose them like I lost all my other friends. So-called friends. I mean, I got this one kid from the Centralia schools that's my friend. His name's Ethan Anderson and stuff. I know, he used to, like, come pick me up and stuff, take me to places. We went to Great Wolf Lodge last Christmas and stuff, and not the Christmas last year, before New Year's. I'm talking about the last Christmas, like 2 years ago. He took me to Christmas, before Christmas. He took me to the Great Wolf Lodge for a day, and we had fun and stuff. And then next day we got a bunch of games and all this and that. And, I don't know, he's like my only friend I have that's in Centralia. Only good friend I have, and my other friends, they're also my good friends, but still, it's hard finding friends in the state of Washington, man. I cannot hang out with nobody. It's just hard and stuff. And my worst fear is being alone and not being able to hang out with nobody and stuff. Always being stuck in, like, a home and whatever. Always being stuck indoors. That's my worst feeling. That's the worst fear I've ever had. Because I used to be stuck indoors for about, like, 11 years. And stuff. And also, I feel stupid because whenever stuff happened to my sister and stuff, like what happened today, I'm always like, I always hear the wrong story. I always hear that she starts everything, this and that, and I always, like, defend them, basically, because I always tell my parents that people have been always saying that she started this and she started that. I never defend my sister and stuff. And also, my worst fear is if I lose my sister and other people tell me that it was her fault because she died or whatever, and I tell my parents that people are saying it was her fault, or stuff like that, I don't know, I'm probably not gonna, like, be happy with myself or anymore and stuff. I'm gonna be sick of myself. It's hard. It's hard finding good people to be around and stuff. Always have to find good people. Never find a bad person to hang out with. Always find someone that's positive and stuff. Always find a good person. Also, if you ever want to be in a relationship, always find like a good person, to like marry or whatever and stuff. Like a positive person that you like or you love being around, and you love them and stuff. Find somebody positive, not somebody that's stupid and stuff. Not somebody that does stupid stuff like how I used to do and stuff. And stuff like that. And I just can't. Like, everything that's just going into my mind right now is freaking some of the stuff, so I don't know what to do no more. So I miss being at my grandma's house also, but also at my grandma's house I'm not allowed to go outside because there's no one to hang out with and stuff. And I'm never outside. The only time I'm ever outside is just to play in the backyard. But like, I don't usually go in the backyard because my grandma would always like stay in the room, so I can't go in the backyard, and I'm always indoors watching like an old western with my grandpa or something, or whenever my dad comes, I'm always like around him, telling him stuff about school and stuff, you know.
No, he's gonna survive that. Did you see him?
Sometimes I just wish being around my grandma, but she lives in the ghetto side of Centralia, and also I don't like going over there because I don't know what's gonna happen. And also my dad, I know he's been on drugs and stuff, and I know he loves me, but I love him too. And I just wish he gets off, gets a normal life. That's like all I ever ask from him. I just can't do this anymore. Oh my god. Worst fear is I've ever had is like being indoors, being trapped and stuff. I don't want to be indoors no more.
Okay,
Yeah, I can't even. I, my worst fear is being indoors. And now I'm probably never going to go outside anymore. I'm probably not going to see my cousin no more and stuff. And I love being around my cousin because I haven't seen him in a while because he lives in Idaho. He only comes and visits every summer, and it's going to be my last time seeing him tomorrow because I'm going to move as soon as my mom gets her money and stuff. And I don't want to move. I don't want to move out of Chehalis, but I want to move out of Centralia, but I want to stay in Chehalis. And I don't know. It's hard for me. Sometimes I just feel like not being on Earth no more. I feel like leaving this planet. I feel like not being here no more. But also, if I leave if I leave from Earth, it's gonna make other people sad. I don't know what to do no more. I don't wanna be the person that has like just. I don't want to be the person that's always stuck inside, not doing anything. I don't want to be those kind of people because I used to do that for the past 11 years of my life. But being outside is like my life. I don't even like staying inside for at least more than 3 days, I'm always gonna have to go outside for a little while and come outside later. I don't know. It's just so hard. Like, the only places I love being out of my whole life, the only places I love being is at church or either at school, because those are the only places I feel safe. Those are the only places I know that me and my family are going to be safe. Me and my sister are going to be safe, is either at church or at school and stuff. I don't even like going away from like where I live. I don't like going away from that, well, from anywhere where I live and stuff. Hang on, I'm gonna pause this and keep talking. Alright, that was my sister that just walked in, and I was just telling her, like, I'm sorry for not being there when she got hurt and stuff. But if anything, like, tragic ever happens to her, I'm always gonna blame myself, because I'm not there to help her out. Also, I can't even do I can't even, like, throw any punches or anything to any of the kids out there, because I know for a fact that if I do one thing to one kid, all their other friends are going to come back and jump me, like, later on and stuff. It's just hard. Like, it's tough. It gives me a lot of acne and stuff. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. But whatever you do, just please find positive people to be around and stuff. Don't find any losers to be around. And even if people call you losers, just keep fighting and stuff. Always do good. In your heart, you will always be a winner, but to them, you will be a loser.
Here, you can have some of these.
Just leave it on the table, Monkey.
I'll give you colors. I'll take a bite of this one because I like yellows.
You can have that one. I don't really like the yellow.
I'll go with all my oranges because I don't like the orange much. But I love the red. Love you.
Alright. I love you too, Monkey. My biggest fears ever is being alone and being trapped indoors and knowing that something tragic happens to one of my family members. This is the worst thing that's ever happened. That's the worst thing that will ever happen to me and stuff. That's the worst thing I've always feared. And always for the past 3 or 4 years that I've been here with my mom, I've always been mean to her. I've always, like, said she was so annoying. I mean, she is annoying sometimes, but I still love her, and I would always be mad at her. I would always, like, hate her and stuff, because she would always be annoying. I would always yell at her. I would always, like, tell her to go away and stuff, but And even if we can't go outside anyway, even if we can't go inside or outside to like hang out or stuff, I'm always gonna be checking on her every like 5 minutes. Because I don't want anything to happen to her. Like every 5 minutes, I'm gonna be checking on her and stuff. I just hear my parents out there talking about me and stuff, saying like I always act like I'm the only child and stuff, but I don't act like I'm the only child anymore. I mean, I'm still getting used to like being around other people.
I love you, Matthew.
Love you too, Monkey.
Can't wait till tomorrow.
Cameron's gonna be coming over.
Huh?
Cameron,
When?
I don't know. You'll spend the night tomorrow.
I will?
Yeah.
On my birthday?
Yeah, I hope so. He talked to his parents about it, and his parents are thinking about it, but I don't know. He says he wants to see you for your birthday.
Who?
Cameron.
Who won't see me?
Cameron.
Oh.
Yeah, he wanted to stay the night today, but he couldn't because he was staying the night at Warren's.
Yeah. I don't. It's fine with me if you come. But yeah.
Also, I hate when Mom always says that I act like I'm the only child when I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I think she just loves saying that.
But when she says that, I always go to my room or just think of it in my head and saying that he's nice to me and he tried.
And even if we can go outside later on, like a couple months or something, I'm always going to be checking on you every 5 minutes
Where?
if you're outside.